Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let me know if y'all can't hear me because they said that my sound was acting up earlier. I don't think it was me. But let me know if y'all can hear me and y'all good. So, Fresh Prince Friday. Y'all ready to get started? I am, excuse me with my nasaliness, but we're going to keep it rolling anyway. Let's see who we're going to bring in here first. Let's go with my sweet perspective. Ashley, come on in here because you look comfortable.
And I am. I'm comfortable and I'm ready to talk about it, friend. I'm ready. I'm ready. These 3 episodes, I will say, first two, I was like, okay, come on now, Bel-Air. But by the end of episode 6, I was like, okay, all right, I can see where we might be going, and I'm a little bit intrigued. A little bit. Muy poquito.
Okay. So it's coming around. It's coming around for you. Let's see how Miss Struggle feels. Did you struggle watching these 3 episodes again?
I mean, they were better. They were better than the previous episodes. What I can say is I'm invested in Carlton, and that's all I got. I ain't got no more.
Okay, that's all you. That's all we got.
I'm invested in Carlton.
Well, well, I think Dom has the best opinion about the show out of everybody. So, Dom, how did you feel about these 3 episodes?
I'm not the boy no more. This 3 episodes was great to me. Like this was a much better turn than the first 3 episodes. And shoot, if Tyra is invested in Carlton after 3 seasons, that's a win. We can cut the check right now. We go ahead and just stop the show because we in there now.
Yeah, I care.
So, before we get started, we're gonna have to do some foolishness again. So, it's time for another this or that. Let's see. I am going to start with Dom first. Friends with Hillary. Now, with Hillary, she got a good social media platform. Hillary can cook, she can dress, she's a socialite. Or would you rather be friends with Jeffrey, who is, a low-key assassin and have a whole secret life that we don't know about, but will take out your enemies without nothing but a head nod? Who we friends with?
As a content creator, I'm like, shoot, I want to be friends with Hillary, but at the same time, Hillary be going through too much, and she's still. I think because Coco Jones is in my age group, Hillary, I don't think is. I think she's still a little young for me to be hanging around. And Jeffrey is no bad side to Jeffrey. Jeffrey is a good friend. He a good business partner. And then when it goes down, he the one you want in your corner. It's Jeffrey all day.
Okay. Drop it in the chat, y'all. Would you rather be friends with Hillary? Now we get some good dress outfits, we get some good food, we get that social media content. But if you're friends with Jeffrey, just know he's like a black Olivia Pope. Whatever problems you got, he gonna be like, it's handled. Let's go to Struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a very serious question. I need to know, would you rather do the handshake from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or the Carlton dance? Which one is serious?
Girl, the Carlton dance. Oh, we gonna do the Carlton dance every time. We gonna hit it's not unusual every time. Like that handshake can wait. That ain't even no decision.
The handshake can wait.
Yeah, don't get it wrong, chat. We're doing the Carlton dance. The Carlton dance is more iconic than that handshake will ever be. We're gonna go with the Carlton dance.
Okay, I see the chat. Come on now. Carlton dance or Fresh Prince of Bel-Air handshake? Which one you got? My sweet perspective. Now, if you was at the country club,
you already know where Miss Cutie Pie's going, but okay, go ahead.
With all the wealthy people, are we golfing, riding around on the golf cart, or are we playing tennis in our cute little Serena-inspired tennis outfit? Which one we doing?
You know where she going.
You already know, but I feel slighted because I want to be Jeffrey friend. I want to be Jeffrey's special friend. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to. No, Bay ain't watching this right now. Okay, you know it's gonna be tennis. You know, or now what they call pickleball. That's me all day. That's where I'm trying to be. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what you're trying to be. I would
With a
only have to
coordinated
say
play.
tennis because I actually played tennis in middle school. I don't know how to golf, but I can play tennis. I can do a little bit with a tennis racket. I can do a little bit. Now, of course, this last question is for everybody. We're gonna roll this one back around. Dom.
Now, we've already established in past episodes that I'm an actual Will Smith fan. I'm a Fresh Prince fan. It's my homie. And so Summertime is a great song, and it's a great summertime song, and it's a great riding down with the windows down top. It's a great song. No heat on Summertime. But the 4-minute long full version of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song is a classic. And I don't know how that comes on and you not get hyped. I don't understand how it don't touch something in your soul when the beat drop, and it's gonna be the Fresh Prince theme song all day, every day.
Okay, going Fresh Prince theme song.
Best theme
Chat.
song, yeah.
I want to know: would you rather Summertime, Will Smith, DJ Jazzy Jeff, or the theme song from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Which I think that this version of Bel-Air is dropping the ball on the theme song. They could have gave us something. They could have gave us a little bit of something. Tyra, which one? Summertime, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Here it is, the groove slightly transformed. Hey, just to be a little bit break from the norm. I can't bop to. It's just good in the moment when the episode comes on. I'm not cutting on the Fresh Prince theme song randomly. The summertime song is always
You should.
even the full-length version. I'm just not. No, the summertime song is always on the playlist for summertime. Like it's in rotation now. The Fresh Prince song is not in any rotation on my.
Because it's all year round. It's all year round. It's all year round.
No.
Okay. It's we got a tiebreaker right here. All right, Ashley. Summertime, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song. You the tiebreaker.
Yeah, it's gonna be Summertime every single time. Like I'm literally not checking for the Fresh Prince theme song, like ever. I would never be driving down the street bumping the Fresh Prince theme song. But Summertime and the summertime with the sunroof back, you know what I mean? Locks blowing in the wind. It's gonna be summertime. I'm sorry, Dom. Sorry, Dom.
All right.
Okay, well, chat, what y'all feeling? I see some theme song. Okay, we got some people agreeing with the theme song. Who else? Now, parents just don't understand. It's not even up here. Okay.
Marcus, like, he's making his own playlist.
Yeah, that ain't even one of the decisions for the this or that this week. But you know what, Dom? Because you are our number one Bel-Air fan, I'll play you a little something. Just because. Just because. I'm gonna get you a little something.
I didn't see one black person in motion. All that sea of
Hey,
white on white.
But I think he was overseas at that concert. I think that was an England. We
black man literally standing there like,
we don't count them. We don't count them.
That's what it was. That's why they weren't grooving. It was overseas.
Yeah. He got it over that switch. That switch.
Yeah, he put it over the switch beat, and you realize he can't. I understand why, but he doesn't ever perform the full version because them ain't real fans. He got to do like MTV Unplugged so the real fans can show up and do the full version, because that we know the lyrics to the full version, but they don't, because they just watch the show. They're not real fans.
The summertime? How you gonna run that and you got summertime? Play summertime.
I thought y'all was gonna vote for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song.
We ain't about it.
I love Summertime. I love Will Smith and Summertime, but Summertime is just a PG version of Today is a Good Day. And so just put that on Today is a Good Day.
Oh my goodness. Because see, I need Bel-Air to get to get jiggy with a theme song. Jabari rap or something. Coco sing. They need to get together and get us a better theme song. You know, I need the full, you know, the full thing.
Don't do that no more.
Power.
That don't even count. Big Rich Town been out for quite some time now, and it was Joe doing his jazz lounge singer thing.
You know, black people like a good theme song with our show.
And how many people do you know 50 Cent's lyrics from the Power theme song? Like,
no, we just know Big Rich Town.
Me. So y'all don't be singing 50 Cent? Okay, let me buy him.
I just do Big Rich Town.
The last time I sung a 50 Cent verse was from 2005.
We remember it was a whole uproar when they tried to change it to Trey songs, and they had the audience effed up. Like, put it back.
Because it was terrible.
Why would you do that in like season 5? Just wait till the Tariq show. If they did it at the Tariq show, people probably wouldn't have issue with it. Just wait till
that's what I thought that he should have did. I thought he should have waited till Tariq did his little spinoff and then did it. He changed it too late in the game.
Yeah.
But let's get into these slides. Thank you, Tony Roberts, for hitting the Cash App. I appreciate that. Yes, if you like the show, you like the panel, y'all going over to everybody's channel and bless them with a nice super chat. Initial thoughts. These 3 episodes, 4 through 6, how did you like them? How do you think they compare to the first 3 episodes? I'm going to start with Ashley.
Yeah, these were much better. Again, I felt like, I don't know, it's like the first 3 episodes felt like their own season. And then I feel like now we're kind of getting into the meat of some things. You know, realistic, it is not, because Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv pissed me off literally, because in real life, ain't no way my husband rolling up on me with this fine chocolate brother eating lunch that he prepared for me, and he gonna kiss me on the cheek and walk away. Ain't no way, Kay. Ain't no way, Kay. Why, Kay?
Why, Bly?
Why, Bly? But no, I do. I think these were a marked improvement over the first 3 episodes, and I'm excited to actually talk about it, especially episode 6.
Okay, Tyra, how do you like these 3 compared to the last ones? The first 3.
And it's improving. I'm just trying to give a damn. I'm not invested at all. You know, when I find myself listening to trackings, I was like, oh, Coco Jones crying over a little boyfriend. I was like, is that Sampa in the background? I love me some Sampa. I need to go listen to that song too much. I missed that. I was like, her, you know, her little Letterman jacket is cute. I just didn't care. I don't have enough investment in their relationship to be like, I was really hoping our Hillary Banks, will you marry me? I was hoping he was going to die. I really was. I was hoping the boyfriend would get the Trevor treatment and die, and he just kept hanging on. All right. I don't care about the relationship. Jeffrey, I don't care. Jeffrey, I don't care. I just want to see Jeffrey, like, you know, on his Jason Statham like type of energy, just, you know, running around scaling buildings. And so I just want him to just be a double agent. I don't want to the woman and I really enjoyed Carlton's storyline and Will's, and I'm always here for Marlon and the mom and the whole situation there. I was really invested in that. Them that little sorry farce of a marriage, they need to pick a struggle, okay? One minute they fight and the next minute they together. It's like the writers don't know what to do with them. Like, we have to break them so we can repair them, and then break them again and then repair them again. Like, no, just let them be consistently happy. They have enough problems with those children. Go in there and check on Ashley, because what we're not going to do is close the door with August Alsina sitting in a chair. No. They are though. He's not even like he's not like a boy. It's a boy. Get out of there! Like,
close the door. We can go exactly.
It's not the exception. Just because
I was like, are the writers black? Because I know my black mom don't give a damn if you a them, they, he, her, a zebra. Open the door.
It's a Deborah. Like, I don't care what it is.
You lucky she pulled you to the side to say something, because my mom
got embarrassed.
I need you to go downstairs and sit on the couch where you can be seen. I don't care who it is, Ashley. But yeah, it's a vast improvement, and I was happy for Will to get some type of fulfillment, because his mom was gonna piss me off if she was gonna keep on with the I don't want to say, girl, this is not about you. So when she came around, I was like, okay, this is good, this was necessary, and we're gonna talk about them other heathens in the episode. You know what heathen I'm talking about with them faux locks.
You know, we definitely gonna get to that one. Dom, how did you like these episodes?
Like I said, these 3 episodes was much better than the first 3, but I feel like one, they wrap up things. To me, that's one of the big problems with the show, is they wrap up issues really quick and in a bow, and so it doesn't feel justified. Or like Philip, you can't just leave a partnership like that. That's not how that works. We write. That's in the contract where you just can't drop. You can't just leave. That irritated me. Like, we don't understand how contracts work. But I thought I'm gonna defend a little bit the Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv, because I was really hard on them the first 3 episodes, and I thought these 3 episodes put it into a context that I understood, and I would defend it a little bit. Jeffrey, when OG Jeffrey came up and was like, the price is you come back and come back to be a top boy or whatever. I was like, yeah, do that. Run that and give Jeffrey a spinoff where he running the gang. Give Jeffrey a spinoff where he running the London gang, but he conflicted with how he got to run the gang, but he's so good at it. Like, go do that, and I'll subscribe.
So I don't want to see that daddy son of his, that old last son.
And we were theorizing like what the son was hiding, and I said it wouldn't make sense if it was him joining the gang, and so it wasn't him joining the gang. It was something dumber. I was like, why? Why is this a secret? Why are you sneaking into the bathroom to turn the faucet on and talk to your mama? Like, what are we doing here? And why is the mama here? Like, I don't like this. The only thing I don't like is when they do parallels. This show tries to do parallels where separate groups of the characters are dealing with the same thing. Like, this was the episode to bring our mama to LA so we can deal with our father. And it was cool over here with Will, but it just didn't make sense over here with Frederick. And so it'll be all right.
Oh, Frederick.
Yeah, I'm gonna need Frederick to go ahead and go back across the water, because he ain't doing nothing but getting on everybody's nerves. What is the reason, Frederick? Why are you here? Because you ain't spending no time with your dad. Yeah, you ain't doing the father-son bonding thing. So you can just go ahead and go on back to East London, South London. Lamarcus here. You know, when he got hurt, and okay, y'all don't laugh, but when he had first got hurt on that field, what I was thinking about was good times when Thelma's husband had got hurt. And he had an attitude for a long time, and she had to nurse him back to health, and he was mad about. That's what I was thinking about Lamarcus. And then now that we know that he has this heart condition and that his dad really don't give a damn about him, he could possibly still be Trevor. Like, he's literally like 2 seconds from like croaking over and pushing it. Ashley, do you still think Lamarcus can be the next Trevor?
Yeah, y'all know I thought he was goner on that field. I just knew he was out of there. But no, he definitely is going to try to get back out there on the field too early. He's going to have a cardiac event, and he will be in the grave 6 feet under. We will be going to his repast with Hillary while she wears all black. I don't know why they're even playing with it. I don't know why we have to stretch this out any longer. He doesn't really bring a ton to the show. Like, that's my issue with it, right? I feel like we're doing too much. Like, we don't need all of these storylines. Like, I don't need this. I would much rather see Hillary pursuing her endeavors. I'd much rather see Hillary doing that. But yeah, Lamarcus is out of there. Give it 2 more episodes, if that. Because I mean, we're gonna have the whole season by the end of next week. So yeah, take him out and one of those episodes.
Not by the end of next week. Just everything just drop. Yeah. How did you even feel about Jazz showing up to show support to her at the hospital, and the way she brushed him off? I ain't like that.
I just wanted a coconut bar out of that Tupperware. They look homemade and tasty when he brought them up there. I don't care about the broad coming. You bought some fresh homemade coconut bars. All right, Jazz. This is just, end game for us to end up with Jazz. Like, everybody knows that Jazz is end game. Like, I just feel like we're wasting time, and then it's not even interesting. Like, I don't want LaMarcus to go home to glory. I don't want that for the young man because he's only doing what he was taught and everything, and you can see he's trying to live up to the expectations. He's given athlete. You do see a lot of athletes go through this, and he's literally trying to push himself, his mind, his body, and it's just not that. Like, just sit down. Nope, I don't want to be yesterday's news. Like, you could just be just in the obituary section, LaMarcus. Please, just don't in that news. We could be that. So let's just avoid that. He's either going to have to die or he's going to have to push Hillary away, because if he can't rehabilitate in the way that he wants to and live up to this expectation, he's going to get mad and she's going to be right there, the punching bag. And that's not going to last long. Then she's going to go to Jazz. She's going to check on her. Then they're going to sit and have wine over.
Like how Thelma was the punching bag when her man was laid up with that broke leg or whatever.
That part.
Not on Good Times. We done went back.
All the way back.
Not eBay. You talking about the football player one she was with.
Who was the football player? Who did she slap?
I don't know.
I just know that eBay have a bunch of wives. He was the African.
Yeah,
prince.
eBay was the African prince. Was the African
no,
prince.
That man who I think he was the NFL player. He started drinking and he thought he could slap them.
Yeah,
yep. Because remember he couldn't play football no more, and he was all mad and displacing his anger all over. See, that's what I thought about in this instant, because I was like, if he can't go back on the field, yeah, I'm like, he gonna take it out on Hillary, because she gonna be like, you don't need to go out there, and he gonna be like, well, what else am I supposed to do? This is all I got. That whole, we done scripted out this whole show. Dom, how do you feel about LaMarcus? Is he Trevor, or is he Thelma's boyfriend, husband?
If that's the alternative to him dying, then kill him, because I don't want him. I don't like when they make like one person the villain. Like, you can choose between two decent people because y'all not a good fit. Like, it's okay. And at this point, I don't want her to be with Jazz. At this point, don't let Jazz be happy with somebody else, because you all in deep with this man. And then if he die and now you're going to come back to Charlie's record shop and be all, no, I don't know. Go and get from around here. I just really, to me, what they need to do is go ahead, let them be happy, let them be together, and turn them into the what's that couple that got the podcast with the light skinned couple, and the dude used to be a football player and now he on all the Tyler Perry shows.
Oh, you talking about my people? I know what you're talking about. I saw him on Black Love. Kadeem, and
Kadeem, and that man. Yeah, let them turn them into that. The celebrity couple, they should be that. They should be that. And let them leave Jazz alone. Jazz got enough stuff to deal with. And he got real grown man problems to deal with. Hillary is. I'm done with Hillary at this point as it relates to Jazz.
Yeah, Val in the comments, Val and Kadeem.
Yeah, Val. Yes. Yes.
No, I want to see him break down. I want some booby mouths, tears, booby. I don't know how to play football. I want to see some Friday Night Lights tears. That's what I want to see.
And if you kill LaTrevor, that's fine. But just
LaTrevor. Where's Latrell?
If you kill LaTrevor, that's fine. But let Jazz show up, be supportive, and then let go Hillary heal forever. I don't at this point it would seem disingenuous if I don't see, especially like in this season. There's no way she can go back to Jazz in this season and it feel believable. It's not happening.
The fact Jazz
now, somebody in the comments
with a new broad every time we see him. Like, girl, didn't that take you stay in the car? You got a new one every time.
A new one every time. This one, next 15 one coming. They like buses. Like I believe Jazz is okay. Jazz is gonna be all right.
Somebody said that they waiting for Jewel to come into the show because that was his girl on Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
But no TP. No.
Stop. I love you. You my everything. I be here for it.
We're not doing that.
She's the perfect one to float down. Float
Ghetto wedding.
That's the one thing. That is the one thing that Fresh Prince used to do all the time. That this show doesn't do as much as like the guest stars. Like when somebody walk in and it's like it's them. And then they have like a little itty bitty arc. They should do that. Those people in here. We need somebody besides Marlon
get
in the
these
show.
OGs. You're gonna get Jeffrey. You're gonna get Tatiana Ali.
Viv, OG Hillary.
Yeah, I'm done with the old cast. You just made light skin on Viv a villain, and then we had to like save her soul. I'm okay.
They gave y'all Michael Ealy last season.
Whoever asked for Michael.
I was worried. Whenever you bring him into a show, I get worried. I'm like, is the ratings bad? if he in the show, the cancellation thing is right here. Because
that is terrible.
Ow.
Tyra, your man's.
Oh. She's holding up my boy Progress now. I knew she was trash when somebody, what the hell she said? It's like, you know what? I'm just having a moment. I need to go catch a meeting. Now, how about we get some adrenaline this way? Heifer, we don't need no head at this moment, okay? We trying to get right with the Lord and be sober.
Do we trust
two things can be true at the same time? Two things can be true at the same time.
She's trying to make my man wreck. She's trying to make my man's wreck.
We could have did all of that on the way to the meeting. We ain't got to take away that to have the meeting.
She is slowing progress. Real diabolical, like how she waited till they got all the way to that meeting. It is really hard working with your sobriety and trying to find somebody that you trust to sit in. You know, he called him when he had his moment at the on the tennis court. It's just like, you know what, I need to call somebody. And that man, he didn't tell him no lies. Like, I'm like, if you know something about her, young man, you need to tell Carlton so we can get on with this situation. Like, it just seems like he's from. She's like, you don't know me, girl. Clearly, you've been around town. Right. I don't know. She's just her and all her problems. I believe it when she came telling about her sister died. That's why she was late for the dinner. It felt all rehearsed. It felt like I thought she was gonna look like It feels false. It makes me really scared for Carlton, because even if she's not relapsing or whatever, she's trying to be an adrenaline junkie. To replace that and take Carlton with her, absolutely, girl, we're making progress. We just got our doors back, okay? We just got our doors. I thought personally it was a little too early to put them doors back, but we just got our doors. we just one door. I hate it like that. They have Carlton feel some type of way because of their little pissy argument and that. These are nice homes, okay? These are $1 million homes. They need some better insulation. We should be able to hear everything. They need to sound
clearly.
It just be very clear. It ain't Carlton. We gonna put this on Carlton dealing with all his problems. I was like, oh my goodness, he's right over there. You would think there would be some more space between them. No, everybody's just on the same floor in this $1 billion home. I want Carlton to be okay, and I just feel like she's gonna mess all of that up. And I'm hoping that we remove those faux locks before the season's out because I don't like them.
Yeah, I was wondering, was that gonna be her whole summer hairstyle? Like, we don't have to look at this for.
Why she all of a sudden best friends with what the hell her name is?
Lisa.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nia Long. Why she best friends with Nia Long? When did that happen? That's coming out of thin air. You know what? I'm getting more and more Team Jackie every day. Jackie a rider. We'll mess it up. Jackie got this back, bro.
At this point, Dom, do you think that she had actually really had that she was grieving instead of going to the dinner?
I think she was grieving, but I'm thinking, but I didn't believe her. Like, there's something suspicious about her, obviously. But you know, the best liars got a little grain of truth in there. So I'm sure what she said about her sister was true. Just how it's affecting her, I don't know if I believe. And I think that she might have already fell off the wagon. Like, she might have already relapsed, and because Carlton don't know this lady, and he don't know the signs of when she then fell off. He don't know. And last time we was talking, I was giving Tyra a hard time because she kept acting like these was grown people and they supposed to be teenagers. And it's like, I'm like, y'all, it was so hard these episodes to be like, these are children.
Everybody getting it on.
I was like, because the car scene, I was like, yeah. Then I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. He's a 16-year-old.
Like, look, girl, if you don't go somewhere with all that, where you learn that?
She She's a manipulator. She ain't lost nobody. He gonna walk into her sister on the streets.
And it's
I
and
don't know
it's
if you're dating Amira, but you better look out. I'm her sister. She told me you died. No, we're very much alive. Like, she lied.
and then she gonna be like, she died in my heart. And it's crazy because, and I know it's coming. I know it's coming because Carlton is doing too well right now. He being smart. He not being a dumb character. He calling the right people, and he being honest. He done came clean to Jeffrey of his own accord. Like he is doing everything he's supposed to do as a functional person, which means he about to hit the fan immediately. Something about to happen, and it's gonna be this lady. It's gonna be this Delilah right here. I can't.
I just want to know why they didn't moisturize her locks. That is upsetting me.
She's 16.
All the more reason why they should be moisturized.
Because she wanted them to fall out. That's why, with her fake Ariel hair. Ashley, how do you feel? How you feel about Carlton being booed up? Do you believe that she cares for Mr. Carlton Banks here and his sobriety? Okay.
No. No. You don't care about nobody. Amira cares about Amira, right? And I'm gonna quote Mary Alice. Y'all, if y'all have not seen the original Sparkle, go back and watch it. But Mary Alice sits down and she talks to her baby girl, right? Sparkle. And she says, if you get with that man, speaking of Satin, a diabolical character, he is going to drag you down into the gutter. That's what Amira's going to do to Carlton. She's going to drag him into the gutter. The way she was talking on that microphone while he was not looking at the road at all, disturbing. She's a liability. The way that he didn't confided in his sponsor, the little sponsor guy, and the sponsor's like, I would end that with a period, a pause. I would, less is more, right? That's what he said, less is more.
Expose it to the sponsor. What kind of stuff is that?
And then you tell everything this man done told you in confidence, Amira. She can't be trusted. She cannot be trusted at the first sign of stormy weather. She'll turn on him. She'll expose him. She'll do the most. I think she's setting him up. Honestly, I think there is something very nefarious about her. And we'll just see. But the way he wasn't looking at the road, really dangerous. And I agree with Tyra. Ain't no way he'd have had doors. It'd be a good year and a half before Carlton had a door back on his bedroom. The way he's slipping and got powder coming out of every place. No,
I gotta put a shower curtain up there and let that
hang.
You
don't need that. Space. What you need doors for? What they need doors for? We don't need no doors.
Get him a shower curtain and hang it up. And
my thing is, if this is gonna be the fastest recovery in life. He went to rehab in 30 days, and then it ain't been 30 days, and he done got his doors back. Look, but my thing is, you got to give some type of like incremental reward. And the doors back was such a big thing to take away. I think it was too soon to give it back because it's almost like you done now. So I would have, he shouldn't have got the doors back. But I do think you should have gave him some type of incremental.
Dumb. The fact that the nudge was they pissy marriage. You know what you did for us the other day? It was just shut up. Oh, they make me sick.
Yeah,
because he's still P testing, right? So like we still.
We ain't in the clear. It ain't been a summer of sobriety yet. It ain't even been a whole summer.
Who gets on hard drugs, goes to rehab for 30 days, gets out, does piss tests and doors taken out, locking up the wine cellar for all of a week, and then you get your doors back that following second week.
Well, my thing is they should be, if they gonna be this hard on them, there's no way they should let you be friends or spend time with somebody from rehab. The fact that they allow Amira to be in his presence is crazy. I don't understand where they think it is on that.
Yeah, I need Aunt Viv to remember that she's Black Aunt Viv, because we're not giving Black mom right now. We're giving very suburban, gated community mom, and that's how we messed up last time. Okay, you got to realize who you're raising right now. That's how we messed up.
Jody mama. Aunt Viv is giving Jody mama. She trying to live. Mama needs a life. That's what she's all about right now. She's trying to be at the club, dropping it low, spreading it wide, twerking on people. That's what Auntie Viv is trying to do. She ain't worried about the kids.
When she went to the club, I thought that they was gonna have her do the Aunt Viv thing.
They said this one ain't even about that life. She ain't even about that life. Shout out to the almost 50 people in the chat. Y'all go run it up. Tell a friend, tell a friend. We here. In honor of our dear friend Carlton, let's remember the good old days before Carlton was snorting that snow. This what you wanted, Tyra.
It's not unusual to be loved. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry. It's not unusual to go out.
You better hit that dance, Carlton. I had to do it one time for Carlton. That was our Carlton before he started skiing. Ashley Banks. Is she rapping? Is she singing? Are we doing spoken word? What is this? What are we doing? If she ain't singing Got to Make Up Your Mind, I wasn't trying to hear the song, okay? Ashley, tell us how you feel about Ashley. Do you care that she's trying to make a band if we're not singing Got to Make Up Your Mind?
So here's the thing, like, put the little girl back in cheerleading. Like, let's go that route. If this was really going to be about her and her band and her slow poems and delayed raps, I would almost be okay with that. What I'm not interested in is them trying to give her a love interest at 12 or 13. I don't care. I don't. She don't need this little boyfriend or this little, I don't know, they, them. She don't need that little girlfriend that they tried to pawn off on us. I am not interested in her relationships at this point. Give her an after school program. Give her an activity. Give her an intramural sport to play. That's what Ashley needs to be focusing on. She is a child. She is a baby. Let's keep her that way. That's how I feel about it.
Oh, real quick, this comment, Carlton was high. Now, see, this was different. Carlton was on that speed in the original, but it was by accident. Okay, he was in Will's locker trying to get some vitamins, and he took some things he wasn't supposed to at that dance. Now he wasn't purposely out here playing in the snow. So
it's a slippery slope. That's how it start. Slippery slope. You shouldn't be taking other people's meds. That's how it starts in other people's medicine cabinets.
Dom, how do you feel about Miss Ashley and making the band? Are you feeling the new music style choices that she's making? Are you here for they call her in the comments Willow Smith of Bel-Air?
Yeah, I saw that. They was like they trying to make her Willow Smith. And if they were legitimately making her Willow Smith, that would have been more interesting than what they're doing with this lady right here. I don't have a problem with a 12 and 13-year-old character dealing with relationships because that's about the age where you start having those ideas. But my thing is like, well, I mean, in the sense of like you start liking people. And when Ashley in the original kissed that boy in the living room, she wasn't much older. She was about this age. My thing is seems so haphazard is my problem. Like if this was the trajectory of Ashley over the course of 3 seasons, where it was like she's trying to find herself and she's trying to find her voice, and music was a thing. To me, music and the advocacy should have been a thing for the first 2 seasons, and then now this season, I've had a passion for both of these. Let me merge them together and make a band. If that was the thing, then I would have been like, cool, that's a cool little thing that nobody else is doing in the show. But this music came out of nowhere. And these people that she's having connections with come out of nowhere. Like the little white girl was here for 2 episodes, then she gone. But we need to deal with that. To me, the because Ashley blowing up at the little white girl, we need to talk about that. Like Ashley needs to talk about that and why she felt offended and why like her emotions aren't ever like addressed. She just on to the next one, and then because we don't know what we're doing with Ashley. And my thing is, Ashley just need a consistent storyline. Tell me what Ashley is in the show and stick with it. That's all I care about.
Because now that her parents aren't, divorcing, apparently, you need to go apologize to your friend and be friends again with her. She was just trying to beat it. Like your parents are made up. Why you? And now we over here with Mr. Them and the band that they make. I don't even know what kind of music. She gonna be making music like Lynn from Girlfriends. Is what I feel like is about to happen. And don't nobody want to hear. Nobody want to hear none of that.
I'm waiting for Ashley to. What's the little girl from Family Matters? I'm waiting for Ashley to go upstairs and never come back down. Like that's what I'm waiting for. Because her only real consistent function in the show is to make other family members feel guilty when they making grown decisions. That's Ashley's function in the show.
Tyra, do you care about Ashley and her music career if she's not singing "Make Up Your Mind" with Will and Carlton in the back?
Child. I want her to get the real life Judy Winslow treatment. Like go up, not just to like, they would have them come downstairs and make havoc and they would go like, no, when Judy went up them stairs and she never came back and nobody ever mentioned her again, do that with Ashley. Because y'all don't see it. It's boring. I don't care. The way that they're trying to have this situation with her and Hillary where she's trying to hold her to the fire to task, like you need to tell her, girl, who the hell are you? Get your little, if you look at my face and get out of grown folks' business, I don't care. I don't care. First of all, when a little stranger come knock on your door with a guitar, you don't just let them in. Okay, but we need to address that. Just because we in Bel-Air don't mean we safe. She just let the boy in. You want to check out some vinyls? Excuse me, this is a stranger. I didn't care for that. I don't care for this situation. I feel like they are doing this, making the band situation to have her have it as an outlet because she's not talking to anyone about anything. So she's gonna put it in this music and expose her family, and then she's gonna have a mod. Big Mama told me to get everybody together, so she's gonna have one of them breakdowns. All of that, all that extra stuff, and then call the scene. And you're like, all of this stuff has been affecting Ashley. We haven't thought about it. We don't give a damn about Ashley, and that's the problem. Because I used to love Ashley. I don't care.
You know what would have been great to me is because Will's mom is in town. For real, if you would have had Will's mom like connect with Ashley, because Will's mom knows that Aunt Viv is weird and they didn't have their issues, so they should be able to relate with each other and give Ashley a little mentor or something, somebody to talk to, because when she spill all the secrets in this music, it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down.
Get everybody together for Sunday dinner, so I did. I didn't know how to do that. So she's gonna have one of them, a big mama moment, and then everybody's gonna be so concerned for Ashley. This is the wrong route to go with Ashley. This is my least favorite part of the show, and we spend more time with her than I want to. Like she's not doing nothing. We don't care about.
Which is crazy because she wasn't in one of the episodes. Like the 5th episode, she just wasn't in.
Damn, Ashley just be falling through the cracks. OG Ashley had a crush on Tim. Yeah, me too. So she wasn't the only one. But I liked Ashley in the original Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I think that her story was always like age appropriate because I was around, that I was in the younger generation. So Ashley's story was like more, I'm getting closer to what she's going through in life. This Ashley is just, and y'all know I hate teen angst, but when they start heading towards teen angst, I can't do it. It's doing nothing for me. I want to fix my family too. I'm sad. My mom is not here over the summer. I miss my mom. Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil, y'all are making up and y'all are getting back together. Well, why can't my parents make amends and everybody get along? Why? And why does Will, everybody in everybody business, Will got to be the peacemaker and bring these two adults in the same room? Why the child got to do this? Dom?
I was conflicted with this part of the show because in a sense, like I thought everything was depicted relatively realistically, except for the fact that hey mom, come to LA and then tomorrow you here. Other than that part, I guess I'm on the rich side of the family, so that'll work. But The idea that two adults can get out their own way for the benefit of their child, that's a real thing. That happens all the time. I don't know how I felt about the nuance of Lou, like about them injecting, like, he's not a horrible person. He just didn't had it down bad. I don't necessarily know if I like that, only because it is some bad people out here. It's some people who are bad dads and disappear and don't come back, and they're not worth, they're not worth the this, all of this. And so, but there are people who have it bad too. And I don't know. This was a very mature thing for Will to do. I'm glad that he healed, and I thought the scenes were done well. I thought when they were talking and everything to me was realistic. Everything is something that I've seen in real life. And so I was fine with it as like an execution. I just don't know if I like it as a direction. I like, and I don't need him. And let that stand. I really don't need him. Like, and I thought we would stop looking for a daddy. That's what I thought. That's what we was doing with Will.
Dom said we want broken families.
No, I want realistic. Like, I just don't like rewriting history. Like, Will had a good family in the original, and Uncle Phil was that person to step up, and that was part of why we liked Uncle Phil, because he did not like Will when he showed up, but then over time that he became a son to Uncle Phil, and that was the arc of the Fresh Prince show that we liked. And I don't like Lou not being the villain. I don't know. And maybe that's just my own hurt. I don't like Lou not being the villain.
Okay, I thought it was just me, because when I was watching it, I'm like, so they completely vilified Lou in season 1.
Yeah.
To make it seem like he was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Lou, like, I'm about to hop in this truck and I'm out of here, kid, deuces. When this Lou was like, I was out here, with the ski mask on, trying to feed my family this whole time. Like, y'all ain't tell us that. So why was y'all mad at Lou for? I mean, not that was the right thing to do.
No, but he was the boogeyman in season 1. We can't say he was Voldemort. We can't say his name around Will. Like,
exactly. We thought he was a bad guy.
And when the story came out and the context come out, now I'm looking at the mom sideways, because you just sent this man out here. Because first of all, this your man. This your man, you know what he about. So when we in the cold for 5 days and you told him to go handle it, you knew exactly what he was finna do. You know he got a temper. So when he went to go, and you thought that the man that was shorting him his money was going to just give it to him because Luke showed up with his hand out, you should have known. And even if you didn't know, because we cold and we poor and I'm desperate, I'm not saying that she should be vilified for her decision, but you need to take responsibility for how you had this man out here. And now I'm looking at you sideways because you act like this man was the devil. You hid him from me. You didn't talk about him around me, and you got the rest of the family like, don't bring around Lou. Because Uncle Phil says when Lou tries to come around, Uncle Phil is like, we got to keep Lou away from Will because we know that's not good. We know what'll happen if that happens. They talking like Lou is the devil, and so now
exactly like Lou was an abusive person. That Lou left the family. Lou had a mistress on the other side of town and had some other kids and just left poor Will and the
I was
mom.
upset.
Me too. Why y'all got us mad at Lou?
Because I was justifying the mama not wanting to sit down with the man because y'all made him the villain. I'm thinking Lou been beating your mama for 10 years before he locked up. Like, that's what y'all told me. That's the Lou y'all gave me.
Tyra, how you feel about Lou and us finding out the truth about him being locked up?
It took 13 years for y'all to say baby was out there trying to get the heat cut on. Like, that was the shame. That was the family shame. That we were struggling, and he went out there to try to collect some funds and deaded somebody. We
y'all could have put money on his books for that.
We could have just been, kind of got that out the way. I really thought he was laying hands on her, especially how we met him that season 1, and he was, raising his voice, putting his hands, on Will. It just gave aggressor. So even before they went, if he gets up, stands up, gets in my face, raises his voice, I'm going off. Like, I was like, he must have been laying hands on this woman. Like, what would he need to sit down with this man for? Nah, we're not sitting down with an abuser. Like, nah, I was trying to be a good man, devoted father. lost my parents. Then my dog died. Then I gave up on my basketball dreams.
No.
So you got there, and I was trying to make a way where there was no way, and I was working hard, and it was cold. And she said, you better go get these lights and this heat turned on because I ain't keeping my baby. So I went to collect some money, and things got out of control, and I went to jail. We could have said that. We could have said that so long ago, and it just feels like all of this animosity was for nothing. And now we're instantly when we was that ending when they're playing and it's one-on-one. That's my boy. I was like, oh,
horrible.
It was expecting the get off my back. This I was looking for that Lou. I was looking for that Lou doing this in the living room.
The Lou that choked him. Did Lou choke him?
Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry about that. I have some anger issues because I've been through some stuff. But looking at you, son, it's like looking in the mirror. It's like, well, you don't know me. Well, maybe this is the time to tell me. You could have told.
Y'all could have said something that was hiding it. We don't say. We don't talk about Bruno at this point. And
man.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Justice for Lou. Ashley, how you feel about Lou?
Well, we're not going to just glaze over the fact that Vi has been awful in all iterations of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And now currently Bel-Air. She's just awful. Like, I couldn't stand Will Mama in the original Fresh Prince, and I can't stand her now. She want to fight just to fight. She want to argue just to argue. But I will say, I do think that part of this mirrors real life. There are situations where families will get together because they feel wronged by somebody, and they will collude and make up a whole narrative about why this person was so bad. This is why your daddy wasn't in your life, because he was da-da-da-da. And then the truth comes out, and it was not that. You know what I mean? I honestly wish I could care more, but Will cries so much. Like, I think I'm immune to his tears at this point. I was like, oh, okay, next. And scene. Ease on down the road, because I'm just... But I mean, and the idea that he's healed in one talk is amazing, but we also know that that's not reality. So what is this life going to look like? Also, Lou, stop saying that basketball is the only way out the hood. I hate that. I hate that. And he says it 15 times every episode. Stop. Will don't live in the hood. He live in Bel-Air.
Even when
Bill was sitting down, when I was sitting down with Bill, and she was like, that was his way. Like they ain't got the funds to pay to send the boy to college. That's the only thing. It was like, get away. Get away.
A summer job at a country club, and y'all trying to push basketball on this little... Y'all better put a golf club in his hand and call it a day. Okay, make another way. Make another way.
I guarantee you, he gonna be at basketball practice next episode.
Man,
them black shirts gonna be on the ground.
And also, Lou, Will's not dumb. Not only does he go to Bel-Air Academy, he like a student, so he can get somebody scholarship. Like, he can go to college. Like, college is not a problem for Will, and he can do whatever he wants. This man is just trying to figure out what he want to do because he's 16. I need Lou to sit down and Vi. I love. Where the other sisters at? Where the other soul sisters at? I need that episode.
Where's Jennifer Lewis? Where's Jennifer Lewis?
Because these two ain't doing the job that I need them to do in the parenting arena. What is wrong with these parents?
I'm glad there was a positive outcome. I'll say that, because this is clearly something hurting him, and we don't need Will to cry another episode. So I'm happy that he got some closure. Now we'll see, because they don't like any healthy relationships in this show. Lou's gonna do something and piss everybody off. And see this. I told you, didn't I tell you? Yeah, this is why we don't mention his name.
And in that case, we don't need to be saying Jeffrey. Jeffrey done did worse stuff than Lou. Jeffrey, a whole gang banger.
A whole leader.
Top boy,
brother. Top boy. Rough.
Jeffrey out here being ghosted and Kanan all at the same time.
Y'all mad at Lou? I am not about to play with y'all. I am not. Again, shout out to the almost 50 people in the chat. Let's run it up. Let's get it up there. We still got a little bit to go. So in honor of the fact that I thought that Lou was a little bit more hood than he was, and we come to find out that he was actually trying to be a helpful father, I'm gonna play some hood stuff for Lou. Y'all, we'll be right back.
Bangladesh. Hey. See a nigga like me, gonna get money till I get rich. Fried with a couple hundred cheese and a biscuit. Stay down for whatever, forever hustle with my misfit homes. And soon you go see as I grow this shit. Me once we get rich. Till then it's back to hustling with my misfits. Deep on the creek, 50 songs tucked under the bro. 50 songs tucked under
I keep a big old nigga feeder, heater. It's in the trunk of my photo and my two-seater. Make up, skeeter. Keep up and grab the ball back just like I'm Derek Jeter. I know you wanna fuck my hoe, but you too scared to meet her. See, you ain't got enough bread to even start to treat her. The way a pimp did, and in the bed I'm even sweeter. I hustle, I got more Franklins in me than Aretha. If I had Oprah Winfrey, I would marry her and keep her. I spit as much knowledge as preachers and teachers, just as long as the message reaches. We all fill up the bleachers. I'm the MJG. I get in your shit. I ain't trying to run your clique. That be your friend so quick. Come on, where my money? Let me hit this.
Ooh la la, Bangladesh. Hey. See a nigga like me, gonna get money till I get rich. Fried with a couple hundred cheese and a biscuit. Stay down for whatever, forever hustle with my misfit homes. And soon you go see as I grow this shit. Me once we get rich. Till then it's back to hustling with my misfits. Deep on the creek, 50 songs tucked under the bro. 50 songs tucked under
I keep a big old nigga feeder, heater. It's in the trunk of my photo and my two-seater. Make up, skeeter. Keep up and grab the ball back just like I'm Derek Jeter. I know you wanna fuck my hoe, but you too scared to meet her. See, you ain't got enough bread to even start to treat her. The way a pimp did, and in the bed I'm even sweeter. I hustle, I got more Franklins in me than Aretha. If I had Oprah Winfrey, I would marry her and keep her. I spit as much knowledge as preachers and teachers, just as long as the message reaches. We all fill up the bleachers. I'm the MJG. I get in your shit. I ain't trying to run your clique. That be your friend so quick. Come on, where my money? Let me hit this.
She
All
wasn't
right,
playing.
Kay. Now play Space Age Pimpin'. Play some Space Age Pimpin'. Now play some Coming Out Hard. Play the whole CD since you on your MJG stuff. For that. You can't play that and not play Space Age Pimpin'. You gotta do that.
I said we gotta do a little some hood for old Lou. Where are we at on these slides?
I'll be your ride if you step outside. Because my ride.
So
I'm sorry, Kay got me started. Don't be playing. Hey, get real ghetto up in here.
I know we had to because they tricked me in season 1. I thought Lou was really about that hood life, and he was just trying to provide some heat and food for the baby. Justice for Lou. Justice for Lou.
I ain't gonna go that far because you ain't gonna put your hands on my neck.
Well, Will was getting out of pocket. I ain't say he had to do all that, but
No,
Will,
if I'm Lou and you 15 talking to me crazy, you know why I went to jail? You know why I went to jail? For your ungrateful.
Dom, we're gonna start with you with this one. How you feel about Uncle Phil here and trying to get Jazz to sell his store, and knowing that he's struggling and actually could help him to fund his store and be there to be a supportive person. Instead, he like, how about you selling it? What you feeling about Uncle Phil? Right?
Oh no, y'all not finna get me. Y'all not finna get me to hate on Uncle Phil. It's not finna happen. Nope. Uncle Phil did what he's supposed to do because the last conversation or 2 conversations ago, when Uncle Phil said, "Hey Jazz, I know you're struggling. I know that the IRS all up in your business. I've been looking to invest. Holla at me. I got you." But Jazz was so prideful because Hillary put him up to it that he didn't want to go that way. This is Jazz's problem, and this is and I'm gonna say this. I have a problem with Jazz, and I have people, and not with the show doing this because this is real people, and so it's accurate. But I don't like it because if we trying to say sell my business or keep it because of its historical significance, obviously keep it. All things being equal, keep it, rock out. I'm with the culture, right? But if I'm gonna lose it anyway, because I got weeks before Uncle Sam come take this from me. If I'm gonna lose it anyway, and I could either lose it and still be in debt and be homeless, or I can lose it and get a check and maybe open up a Charlie somewhere else or do something else. Give me the money. Pride is not gonna help nothing in this sense. Now we didn't already had a street race. We didn't already try to sell T-shirts and had a street race. Black says don't look like it's gonna help Jazz. It's not looking good for Black says and Jazz's future. We didn't already had a whole Fast and the Furious movie worth of support for Jazz, and it ain't help. So take this check. But I see what they're gonna do. They're gonna try and probably make it a historical site so it can't be bulldozed or whatever. And that's cool. And for TV, it's cool for TV, and because TV gonna gloss over the fact that this takes years, and we would have bought bulldoze and built 3 apartments on that spot by the time you get that paperwork filed. But this TV, so I ain't tripping about that part. I'm just saying, in the moment before Jazz has this idea, it doesn't make sense for him to turn down the money. It doesn't make sense. Phil tried to help you. Now I'm here trying to help you again with on the other side. This is all your fault. You grown. These grown decisions you should have made already. I'm sorry.
Ashley.
Uncle Phil is the man, and I don't like that one bit. Okay. No, because here's the thing, right? Let's keep it black. I'm just upset that there's a whole thing of businesses, a whole row of businesses that are possibly going to be lambasted in order to, for development and to make millions and to make a high rise. I don't like that. Okay. So I'm for the people, up with the people, right? Like we said last night, I need Jazz to hook up with his congresswoman he went to high school with. I need them to get something going on in the community, to picket, to protest, to do whatever. But the fact that Uncle Will is moving like this, all money ain't good money, all partnerships ain't good partnerships, sir. Stand on business and stand for what's right. If this was the original chunky Uncle Phil, this would have never happened. We know Uncle Phil was out there protesting. He was for the people. You know what I mean? So no, I don't like this. I don't like Uncle Phil for this. I didn't like it one bit.
Tyra, you agree with Ashley, or you agree with Dom?
First of all, that congresswoman can't act. I don't want to see her anymore. I hated every bit of that. Her and Jazz. Yeah, she got a little fight left in you. I remember we was down on the block playing spades, and I said, "Girl, shut up, please." She irritated my soul real quick. Took me out of the scene. Yeah, knock that store on down. Knock it on down. Look here, we got time.
Well, dang.
First of all, I gave you a proposition. I tried to help you. He and all his little pride. I guess that little drag race money ain't do too much. That ain't put a dent in it. That ain't do nothing. We're wasting time. We're wasting time. He can, drag race. He can sell that car. It's just never going to be enough. Even with that, baby, ain't nobody buying them vinyl records. Okay. He needs to be half vinyl records.
Ashley is.
Ashley was in there. Her and Hillary was in there. They was all in his copy machine looking at all his mail and whatnot.
I rarely see vinyl stores, even now, that are just vinyl stores. They are outsourcing multiple things in there. We're not just selling vinyl and Jazz T-shirts. No, we are coffee / club / bar / vinyl situation.
It'll be open mic night, have a poetry or something.
It's just I'm happy for Jazz, trying to do his big one for the little man, and keep that there. If they do that stereotypical, this is a historic landmark, I swear they can throw this.
You know that's what they gonna do.
Please don't do that.
When she started talking about the Black Panthers and all this, I was like, oh,
Black Panthers sitting in the back having meetings, and then shut up. I knew that scene was gonna make me mad. Like I'm just not here for any of this, and none of Jazz's pride. Uncle Phil's doing his job. Okay, it'd be different if I didn't come in here try to give you, for a warning, try to get you past the buck, help you out. You're struggling. I got a little fight left in me. All right, go on, try to make this building a little historical landmark. Even if we don't knock it down, with everything else that's about to be built up around Charlie's vinyl shop, ain't nobody coming in there to buy no. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Knock it down. Okay? Stop progress. I ain't got time.
And Uncle Phil is not the man. I know because everybody buying and selling in this whole engagement is Black. Everybody buying and selling is black. We ain't seen a white nowhere. The developer black, Uncle Phil black, Jazz black. All the money is touching black hands. And if it wasn't this black man coming to buy the block, then you would get a white man to come buy the block. And when he come by the block, it's gonna be a Caribou coffee, and it's gonna be a kava where your record spot sit, and you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad because you're still gonna be broke. So you're still gonna be living in the alleyway behind the shop. It's just gonna be a kava.
We just seen this movie. Like, we know how this goes. You rather just go down with the ship and not have a check and have your best, Charlie's vinyl somewhere. Just
who is that gonna help? Who is that gonna help? When they come and bulldoze Charlie's vinyl, and because you couldn't save it, and you at the rubble and you pick up the C sign and you crying over it, and now you don't have a penny to your name. Who is that helping? Because you stood on business. Who is that? What how did the culture benefit from that?
I understand. This is passed down. I understand the sentimental value, but I just want Jazz to move smarter. This is happening. Gentrification is a mean thing, but it happens. We hate it. We have to deal with it. I'd rather deal with it with a check.
And why can't we
why did they offer him a job at whatever they about to build? Be like, hey, we about to go in this new
Uncle
direction.
Bill said that when he was outside, like, we gonna be doing, all kind of. The man Dule was like, I didn't never say that. I didn't say I was offering that. Look at here. You want these people to back down or what? Okay.
And why can't we had the stereotypical moment where we know it's gonna lead to them trying to make it a historical? Why can't we have the other stereotypical come to Jesus moment where somebody sit Jazz down and be like, look, Charlie's is not a location. It's where you gather. And somebody, because you can just pick it up and put it somewhere else. Just put it somewhere else. And I don't know, make a headstone, I don't know. I don't know. But it don't gotta be, they coming for it. They coming for it. And if it wasn't gonna be the black man come for it, the white man right behind him. And he wasn't gonna give you, he wasn't gonna pay you at all. See, the white man waiting for you to foreclose. He ain't offering you no money. He waiting for Uncle Sam to come take it so he can get it at auction for $5 at the Snickers. So you better take this check. But
poor Jazz. What is this other career skills? Maybe he can manage Ashley in her singing career since he know about music.
The career skill, Uber driver.
Ashley might need a manager. Oh, okay. Now, y'all, okay. They got me upset. All right. Because let me tell you something. It ain't no way I can sit in front of Mr. Jeremy Marcel Bly and say, I found that man that brought me lunch up there very, very sexy. Okay. He don't even want me to say that about Michael B. Jordan. All right. If he see me watching Creed, he's gonna come in there and turn the TV. Okay. I can't even watch Creed in peace. I could never sit there and then and then we toast it up and then we go and listen to Tony. It's your anniversary. I don't know. I don't know where this works at and how we came to that conclusion, real fast. And then how all of a sudden, like, he was cool with the kid, because the kiss that I seen, old girl kissed Phil and he was like, I don't want that. But now all of a sudden he was like, yeah, I like the attention. What? I didn't know you liked the attention the whole time. Dom, help me out here, because what could you see your wife at lunch with tall, dark, and handsome? Okay. And then later on, and then later on at dinner, she come and admit and be like, yeah, he can cook and everything, and he fine too. Y'all still gonna toast it up after this, Dom?
Well, no, I can see it happening. And then immediately after that, the table flipped. Immediately. The table flipped immediately. All the champagne on the floor. I wish you would. Anniversary. Ooh, this is oh, man. Look, listen, Linda. This is another example of the writers of this show taking on subject matter that they aren't well equipped to handle. Because the general thing that Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil are dealing with, I think, is not horrible. I think it's a good thing for them to deal with, only because, one, I keep having to remember the timeline of this show. we're in season 3, but it's still the first year. It's still the first year. So everything that happened from episode 1 has been in a calendar year. Like they went through one school year and all of this. So putting that into context, that is a lot on a marriage. So it does make sense that the healthy marriage that we were introduced to in season 1 has gone through more strain in a short amount of time than they've had to deal with in a long time. So for them to struggle with that and have to like realign, I'm like as an outline for the season, I don't have no problem with that. But when you start writing out scenes and you got this man, this the same man, and you can't, this the same man that in the previous season saw another man bid too much on his wife's art and then showed up in a different city. He popped up on a different city to puff out his chest and be like, "Who watch how you easing up on my wife?" And so you can't tell me that now he being like this is character growth. I don't like that character growth. That ain't growth to me. That's you didn't emasculated that man. This not the same man. And I don't, like, you could have had them deal with that, but in a different way. You didn't have to have that lady saying her today. And yeah, like you said, that's not what we got from Erica. We didn't get I like this, and because I'm not getting it at home. That's not what we got. We got I want this old thing back because I remember how it was back in college. Like, and I was fine with it, like as an outline, like as far as them dealing with it. But the way they deal with it is weird. Like I don't like this.
Ashley,
Mm-hmm.
If Bay came to see you at lunch to say bring you some anniversary flowers, and you was in there with Chef Bay having lunch, can y'all go to dinner later?
We're not playing them types of games based on how enthralled she was in that conversation and how she is gazing into this eyes and this lunch they sharing about, thank you for liking my Instagram posts and all that. It's just, and Bay's not even jealous, and I'm not a jealous person either, but there's kind of a right and a wrong way to move. I just feel like it didn't give realistic to me. But here's what does give realistic. I guarantee in the next couple episodes, they'll be swinging from the rafters. He's going to be a whole cuckold out in here in these streets. She's going to be throwing out all the draw legs. This did not fix anything. Their birthday smecks, their anniversary smecks, whatever it is. It ain't going to solve nothing because they don't go deep at all. Everything they do in my mind is very superficial. Like, I felt that way one day, but now I'm better because I said I'm never going to talk to him anymore, and I unfollowed him, and you said that you'll never talk to her, and you sent an email to her. Like, bruh, that doesn't fix anything because that's not the root of y'all's issues. Like, y'all have deeper issues than that, in my opinion. Y'all can't raise these kids. She want to be a city girl. That's how I feel. They ain't fixed.
Tyra.
I love that. Look at this sham of a marriage. I'm tired of it. I just want them to divorce. I really want them to divorce and have these Bel-Air, picture perfect, not our family kids experience some real life divorce. I want them to just go ahead and divorce. She don't want that man. She don't want that man. She was getting her life. Who the hell sit down and have tacos with another man with tattoos on their anniversary? Where they do that at? Where? Nowhere.
And Uncle Phil been trying to give her that
She don't want that schlong. She don't want that
Philly. He
was
was trying to give her the Philly, and
don't roll over and put it on my back. I just want to go to bed. I don't want you. She don't want that man. She don't want that man. Like he said, like at least she wanted me. She made me feel wanted. I don't know. It didn't look like you wanted Erica, but all right. Well, it sounds good in the scene. Yeah, her and that, it just felt so good to have somebody want me. He was undressing me with his eyes. The way I would have punched up in the face.
Phil was ignoring her.
Would have hit her with that deluxe bone marrow dinner, whatever they was eating on that table. How you gonna tell me you was just always like, I'm just engrossed in this other man on our anniversary of all days? Like you have fun. I just can't. Like I really if they're going to break them, they really need to break them to where they're like on the brink of divorce and they have to do all of this work. Because it's not just them. The kids get concerned. They get to acting wayward. It got Carlton questioning his sobriety. Ashley's over there being Ashley. You know, it's a strain on the family. Y'all, we just don't have time for this. If you're gonna fix them and break them literally all in one episode, don't bother to do it. I don't want to go to the club with Viv so she can back that ass up. Just let them have sex and just leave it alone. Like I really don't give a damn about their dynamic, and it's irritating. It's just really poor writing, and I'm just questioning who's back there on the ones and twos. Because do better.
Yeah, this is what in every writing class they tell you: write what you know. Write what you know, and that's not what they doing, because these writers ain't never seen a positive marriage, so they don't know how to write one, because this is how you fix stuff where you've never seen real health, because it's like, oh yeah, we just said we was cool and now we moving on. That's not okay.
They better not be hunky-dory next episode. I know that. Like,
oh, they fixed. This is how they fix every issue in this show. Every issue in the show is fixed like this, with a nice little bow.
So surface level, like the way that they are glossing over the fact, like, you kissed a whole woman and didn't come home and tell your wife. She had to tell me, and you're gaslighting Unbearable, like she shouldn't be upset. Should she be up in here sitting with Tattoo Bay? Absolutely not. But this is not, a fixable situation. Something is broken here.
Exactly.
So for what you felt like you couldn't tell me that as your wife. I can't, control everybody in the world. Somebody laid their lips on you. Somebody you work with, and you're gonna have to see them every day. And it's like, okay, well, now she knows I'm caught. I'm found out. Let me go on and discontinue doing business with us so I can save my little marriage.
Which is dumb.
And she talking about, but you don't, but I wanted somebody that wanted me. Phil never said he don't want you. Phil been trying to get up in there this whole time. And she be like, no, not today. No, I'm tired. No, she act like she don't want him.
Phil been trying to fill up on you all season. And you ain't. And last season, he been all that the whole time. He been the most busy. He been the most busy person on the show, and still find a way to come try and climb on your ungrateful ass.
Do you have a slide for the chick at the office, the artsy chick that she done took on? What was that? That bothered me. Her and all her anxious fandom for Aunt Viv and this art. I thought it was weird. She was overexcited. Can I get a picture? Can I touch your hair? Can I smell your back? I don't know. She was giving me weird energy. I didn't like all of that. I'm hoping that was just a one-off and she was just really.
No, because that's why. Because originally this is the same person that Hillary blocked before we find out who she was. So she crazy. We ain't. I'm assuming that's gonna be like some season finale stuff for next season because she crazy. We just don't. We
very overbearing. Like, girl, back up.
She's gonna show up in their house like obsession in a second.
not show up in the house, but yeah, I don't. And this is not good. And the children see that their dynamics and stuff like that. They see that. And Carl, this is not good for Carlton and his sobriety. This is not good for Ashley when she don't know if she want to be an activist or if she want to be a poet. Or if she want to be making the band, she don't know if this her them they or this is her home. Ashley don't know. She want Hillary to be with Jack. She don't even care LaMarcus is in the hospital. Ashley don't give a damn LaMarcus being in the hospital. She just like, you should be with Jazz. That's all I'm saying. And they are not even. They ain't paying two craps about what's going on with these children.
Aunt Viv had the nerve to say at that dinner when they was talking about their marriage. She had the nerve to be like, whenever something happens, our marriage is the first thing to sacrifice. The kids, the job, our marriage is the first thing to take a back seat. No, them kids is. Y'all don't know what's going on with them kids. Your son was smoking crack, was smoking cocaine for 2 years. For years, he was smoking cocaine. Like, stop it.
Not smoking cocaine.
Do you smoke cocaine? I don't know if you smoke it.
That's crack.
It's all crack. Rock. It's all crack to me. It's all crack. I don't care if it's powder, if it's rock, if it's a needle. If it's not weed, it's crack to me.
Y'all talking about some hard, some butter. No, we know about that.
The way Carlton was sweating, we don't know at this point. Carlton was the last season. He was sweating real bad every time he turned around.
these parents so bad that if you flip his mattress, it might be some bent spoons in there. I don't know what this is, and they don't know either.
That's some big stuff.
He
Yeah.
done put him on my hair on. He said,
So-
he do.
with a mirror there, I don't know what caused it for to be
We
into.
don't know.
Sitting back there looking like Pookie from down the street. But yeah, I don't believe that I don't believe that they're fixed. I don't even know that would have my whole anniversary would have been ruined, and I would have had to tell the kids thank you for your PowerPoint presentation. But we won't be playing this evening. Jeffrey, bruv. I need a full episode of Jeffrey's backstory at this point. I'm actually intrigued, and I usually don't care when they have to go, spin it back to show us what happened. But Jeffrey got a very, very serious past, and Jeffrey versus Jeffrey here. I would like to see him participate in some gang activity because I feel like they robbed us of Lou and the gang activity that we believed him to be. I need y'all to run it back and show us the criminal activity of Jeffrey's past. Dom, how you feel about Jeffrey here, and the money that we got in the punching bag? Where you get all this bread, bruv?
Man, this was I was excited. I sat up in my seat when this part came on because you know how sometimes with TV shows, I think they did this with Euphoria, is like in between seasons they'll give you like a little special episode and it's like a little hour and a half long little baby movie. Do that, and I need that in between season 3 and 4. Go Top Boy Jeffrey. And give me like 3 long episodes of Jeffrey on like a little arc, and then just in the episode with him like running to America. Like, that's all I need. I won't complain about nothing else in the show if they do that.
Boy, if they let Damson play young Jeffrey, you know what? I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there in case the producers hear me. Y'all have Damson come in and play young Jeffrey. Give us a throwback.
And if Damson can act that well in America when he ain't got to worry about an accent and he could just go, man, I'm trying to tell you. But no, this was great. It was great to see OG Jeffrey. And OG Jeffrey is, and I want him in the show too. I need OG because he was intimidating. I need whatever next show 50 Cent make that's gonna be about black people doing crazy things. I need him to go get this Jeffrey and put him in there to be the evil man. Because I didn't know Jeffrey had it in him. I'm so glad. This was fun. This was the best part of all 3 episodes was the Jeffrey-ness of it. But the best and the worst because the family part was the worst. I can't stand Frederick and the baby mama. Get that on out of here.
That's what I didn't. Okay, I was making sure it wasn't just me because Frederick and his raggedy mom can go on somewhere. Ashley, how you feel about Jeffrey versus Jeffrey and Frederick and baby mama? How you feel about the Brits up here?
Yeah, I care nothing about breath. No, I feel like I could care less about his baby mama and the son. I thought that was very stupid. Ain't nobody sneaking to talk to their mama. Like it never was that deep. It would never be that. Like, stop playing games. Stop playing games with the audience's intelligence. Like, that's so dumb. Like, they could have nixed her out completely. It was irrelevant, pointless, bruv, dumb. Okay. All I was about was Joseph Marcel. Shout out to you, sir. You look good. You're aging gracefully. We saw you in Queenie not too long ago. Amazing. I hope you have way more work ahead of you, baby, because when they got into their Jamaican-ness, I was here for all of that.
Wagwan.
Yes. I said, I want the smoke. Get your John Wick on, Jeffrey. I was ready to see the guns come out. Pull out the secret compartments in the loft or in the apartment, sir. Let's get to work, okay? If they don't take this money, I'm ready to see him go, like, put on all black and get it done. Like, I want to see that. Love the interaction. And I want to know more because it seems awfully convenient that senior Jeffrey went to jail like almost immediately after he left. He bartered the deal, right, between the gang and Jeffrey. So I'm really curious about the dynamics of this relationship. He trusted him enough to leave his baby mama and child with him, but now it's like, watch your mouth. You don't know who you're talking to. I was like, you don't want none of that, Jeffrey. I don't know what Elder Jeffrey was into, but he's a boss as well. I'm excited about this. I want to see more of it.
Frederick is old Jeffrey's son. That's the switcheroo. That ain't.
Tyra, how you feel about G? G is a real G.
Always like Jeffrey gonna show up and do what needs to be done every time. Okay. Master William gonna show up and do what needs to be done every single time. Always been a really underrated actor. This is the stuff that pisses me off. This is the show. This little side plot off. That's just, this is Jeffrey's life and his bottom top boy and running. That's the show. That's what we need to be focusing on. Will and them tears and calls out. If we can just get this, they're gonna give Jeffrey a spinoff. Give him a little spinoff. I don't care what you're doing with it, but it needs to be. I don't want Frederick there.
Raising Jeffrey.
My issue is I'm like, hopefully this isn't the last time we're gonna see Jeffrey. Hopefully there are some repercussions for him not going and following through with the deal and handing over that money. I'm hoping, because this just seems like you owe me that. Them and the easy fixes in this show, especially like what they did with Unveiled, I wouldn't put it past them to like, okay, yeah, everything's fine. I don't got to run and lay low no more. I gave him some money, and like the dynamics there are too interesting just to kind of write them off. This is the show. This is the show. I feel sorry for everything that came before and after. I was like, this is the show. It's just like, I like Jeffrey's storyline, but I don't at the same time. It just seems like a different show. It seems like a different show. The caliber of man that Jeffrey is and the stuff that he's been through is like, why are we over here with the banks? Why? It just doesn't, especially when we, think of Jeffrey, especially OG Jeffrey, it's just in a role of servitude. So it's like, why are we in a role of service when we clearly have the potential to be sublime, as Ashley would say. We could be sublime, bruh. It could be sublime. I just feel like it's a whole disservice not to just, have him leave. When they said like, oh, Jeffrey, you got to leave, I had to start running that. Sometimes I was like, oh, this is the perfect time to give Jeffrey a spinoff. This is the perfect time. He could pop in and visit Carlton and check on him and his sorority every now and again. He be knowing everything anyway, knowing what's going on. He can be all the way
exactly. Jeffrey know more about them kids than Phil and Viv at this point. He keep tabs on them real hard.
He be knowing. So if they wanted to give anybody a spinoff with really good, with different writers, whoever's writing on this show, really good writers, okay? They should do that because it's interesting, unlike the actual Bel-Air. But no, son. He needs to die. Whoever said he needs to get killed off, you need to raise. Frederick needs to go. He needs to die. When they say, we're going to kill your son, I was like, yeah, kill that, because he needs to go. He needs to go.
But this is like Jeffrey leaving the game and trying to have a better life and wearing a suit all the time and trying to keep his son away from the game. It's very Ghost. It's very Ghost if Ghost was a good person. If Ghost was a good person, and that's Jeffrey. And so it's very much. I would much rather see Jeffrey ski mask up than Amari Hart.
So wait, where this episode, the mother is leaving, and it's like, well, Frederick's gonna still stay with me. That's where we end off, right?
Oh no, that's not what I got. No,
what you get?
That the baby mama moved in.
She moved in permanently.
Ultimatum, yeah. Frederick gave him an ultimatum and said, if she can't be here, I won't be here. That's my mother. I'll always choose her.
I heard that. I thought it was like a little temporary thing. Then when he dropped off the money, then it was just like, all right, I'm gonna go back home. So we got to look at her. Fine.
Yeah. For some reason. For some reason, it was an ultimatum too. Because who told you can't?
The last thing this show needs is more characters if they don't know what to do with. Please don't do that. It's one too many characters in the show already that we need to follow and give a storyline to.
Because we don't need Frederick or his mom. They can literally go right on back. Okay. Now, if we keep anybody from London, we can keep old Jeffrey.
Yeah, that's
but the other one, y'all can go. at this point. We don't need y'all. Y'all are in the way, okay? G got a job to do. He is trying, and he is trying to keep y'all safe from the gangsters that he done ran from. And they just gonna bring him back. I'm telling, if they bring him back to Bel-Air, I need them to do a home invasion to make all this be okay. If they don't do a home invasion with a knife fight, then I'm consider all of this
I
useless.
hope so, y'all.
Not a
Baby
knife
wanted
fight.
a home invasion for quite some time now. Please give her that home invasion.
Please.
I think we want to see Jeffrey just go like commando type of like, we all right, fitted suit. We all that because Jeffrey talks
And
and knows all. We've never seen Jeffrey just like go ham. That would be nice.
And you know how in the original Fresh Prince there would be like a season change, and then they would be like in a new house, like the whole kitchen would be different, and it's just like this is a different house. Like that would be funny if they had a home invasion and it tore up the house, and so they had to like move or remodel. And it's like, oh, this whole house is different. What's going on?
See, and at this point, Ashley could be a casualty.
Oh,
Baby out now. Golly.
Jesus, the show got dark.
Maybe she just go to boarding school. Send her to boarding school because it ain't working out in Bel-Air.
The only thing that could make this like, oh snap, is for them to lose all their money and have to like figure it out.
The last thing I want is broke banks. The last thing I need is another show about black folks. What the worse than broke black folks is black folks that used to be rich. That's not what was that show with the white folks? Was it Schitt's Creek? I don't need a black Schitt's Creek. That's not what I need. No,
I want to see it because Carlton, you think he about to relapse?
They ain't gonna lose that money because G gonna make sure that they gonna have some bread on the end. Okay, if he already had some money in the punching bag, he might got some other bricks hidden in some other place. So we gonna make sure that the family is staying afloat. He ain't gonna let this happen. I need them the banks to have bank.
how down bad is this gang that they took this money over Jeffrey? Like, and I think I think I'm comparing it to too many other drug and gangster shows because if I want you in your life in servitude and you offer me some money, it ain't enough money. It ain't enough. You don't have enough money. Come. I want you. It's about the principle because I can't go back and be like, yeah, he paid me, and so I let him stay where he was at. I can't go back to the bruvs like that. So I just
we don't never see Jeffrey naked without his shirt on. Like he
That's
could
what I'm
be.
trying to figure out.
they had the kickboxing scene last episode when he was going through it, and he had this little Rocky scene.
It ain't good enough. Why don't he have no love?
That wasn't enough.
Why is that a woman?
Yeah, a real woman.
He got that baby mama sitting there.
No.
They got
Booted and booted
But
up.
they do the whole, we're living together, old feelings are coming back.
Oh, you know that's coming. You
That'll
know
be
that's
annoying.
coming.
I don't like her. I don't like her
He
for
got-
him. Bad choice.
What day y'all wanted him to have a woman? Then they gave him a woman.
Nah,
They
I
gave
don't
him
like
a-
That woman.
we want him to have a
LA
woman,
is
but
a
not-
big place. It's beautiful women.
I thought he was gonna be with like one of Viv's friends, and do that, like the loud one from Best Man, like that. They're gonna let Jeffrey need a wild woman. Go on.
Can we just say though that I thought that friend had the hots for Phil first season. And I don't like how they didn't explore that at all. That would have been the more interesting.
We got different writers.
story.
I'm 100% sure we got different writers, or they got a different directive for season 3 because there's so many things changing and just
because they were stealing glances before. It was like this weird energy every time she came in the room and Phil was there. And then y'all just bring in a heifer off the street. You bring Erica back. Why? You had in-house somebody to betray Viv. That would have made for a story if y'all gonna do this.
They said messing with the homies was what I was doing in the last franchise. She ain't trying to do that in this franchise too.
Well, we might need to spice it up because him and baby mom, I don't trust her. I don't trust her. Again, I asked this question: where is all this going? What are we doing with Black Cess? How long? I mean, are they gonna get the scholarship or the internship? I mean, did they get what they needed for Black Cess? Is it gonna be Lisa or Jackie? Miss Ariel, because I'm calling her Ariel with them red faux locks. What kind of secrets y'all think Ariel got? Because I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more than just her doing that stuff. Okay, she's definitely giving I'm the ops vibes off of this one. Do y'all think that if Aunt Viv asks Uncle Phil for an open marriage. He gonna say, "Yeah, let's do it." We gonna start with you, Tyra. Where is this going?
Nowhere. Nowhere. I just don't care. I mean, Black says I get it. It's I mean, I like that it's giving Carlton some purpose, but I don't want them to. There are many irons in the fire to have Carlton relapse. If something happens with Black Cess and that gets taken away, Carlton could relapse. If he, fails at that. If old Ariel
do anything,
he could relapse. And then you have the diabolical wife and husband who don't know how to shut up around their children. He could relapse. Like I hope that they're not building Carlton up just to have him relapse. I'm not interested in that. I'm hoping that we're building him up, and then eventually he's going to realize that Amira is just not. She's not it if he wants to maintain his sobriety and let that go. And it's probably going to be a tough decision for him. And let that be his arc. Do not put him back on the Coca-Cola, please. Will, which is crazy because Will is the show is about him, right?
Will ain't touch no ball. I need Will to see more of Lou. Will don't even know who his parents. Do he even know his other grandparents on Lou's side? What?
Will at this point is Will about to be over there with Ashley as far as my investment. I just don't. I think it's supposed to be that relationship between him and I mean, at least Jackie in the scene, she gives me something. Lisa don't give me nothing. I'm like, girl. I don't know. They've been their little cookie cutter. I know she's supposed to be supportive. I just think he needs some around away fillet. I see him with Jackie. I don't see him with Lisa. I think we like playing. They have to mess something up. So if Daddy Lou is just, everything's cool, they're going to have him cheat with Jackie or a kiss or something. And Lisa feels some type of way, whatever. That's just the only direction we have to go with him or him. He's not going to drop Black Cess now to go back and play basketball or try to do two things at once. I don't want another scene with Vince Mensa. I don't care. I'm sorry. That's all. Terrible.
Ashley, how do we feel about where is all this going? Is LaMarcus going to drop?
Yes, I told you by whatever episodes they release next week. By the last episode, he's going to be a goner. He's not going to quit because his image, his pride, his ego, his daddy, all that is going to push him to the edge, and he's not going to make it. Yeah, I think Black Cess is going to become bigger than what they can handle. I don't think they have infrastructure for the flux of sales that they're going to be getting now that they have this primetime rapper, I guess, who's promoting their thing. And I think that's what's going to cause Carlton to spiral out. I hate to say it, Tyra, but I think that's where they're going. I think that's the low-hanging fruit. And I
think be suffering for Black Cess. It's going to be too much success.
It is. It's going to be too much success. I honestly do. And they're going to be like, whatever. He was already like, Will, you did this, Will. You did a good job. Fool, you knew all the terms. You did the pitches. Like, he's so self-loathing and self-deprecating. Like, he's bound to spiral. He's going to hook up with his little white buddy. They're going to go on a bender at least one time. We're going to see that. He's having PTSD from the champagne glasses. Carlton is not ready to be in society. He needs to be in somebody's rehab. Maybe before he relapses and it gets that far, he'll check himself in. That would be wisdom, but who knows? We need some more depth into his character. Like I'm so bored. I'm so bored with Will, and I don't want to be. If he's supposed to be our protagonist, he really gives supporting character energy. He's not giving main character at all for me. Jeffrey, let's explore that. Let's go down the rabbit hole with that because he's the only one I care about. I promise you in the next couple episodes, Aunt Viv, she's going to be living her life. She's going to be swinging from the chandelier. She's going to have that big man. He's not there for no reason, y'all. We didn't meet that chef tattooed and buff and everything for no reason. They are going to be in close quarters, close proximity. She's not going to be able to resist. And I just hope they don't make Phil a cuckold. I really hope we don't get that. But child, that's where it's headed to me.
They ain't that bold, Ashley. They ain't doing that. That'll be
Looking like a-
interesting. They always have them just on the brink of cheating, and then it's I love my wife, whatever.
over there cheating with ghetto chef Ramsay. Dom, where is all this going?
I was gonna agree with Ashley about. I thought that what's the old dude from P Valley that's big and light skinned? That's what this chef remind me of. Who just I'm just a sweet teddy bear.
Diamond.
Yeah, Diamond. Yeah, I would agree that Diamond was gonna have I've bent over the balcony in a couple episodes, but because that this show is still kind of creatively oversaw by Will Smith, he not finna let you do that to them characters. Like he not finna let you
Be like Jada, right? He doesn't want that.
You know
That's
what?
a farce too. He gonna keep up the farce on the show.
But that's what I'm saying is that his whole point, even with Jada, like the perception of a great couple is what he's going to maintain, and he's not gonna let you see Aunt Viv bust it down like that. But Carl, I mean, because I would want to see it, but Will is suffering from the same thing the show is suffering from. He's the main character, but the show got too many storylines, and Will himself got too many storylines. Will got to deal with Black Cess. Will got to deal with these girl problems. Will got to deal with his daddy problems. Will is spread too thin, and I don't care about none of it. And especially because this is supposed to be an intern or this is an internship or a competition, whatever it is. It's supposed to be like an entrepreneurial thing, and it's supposed to be the best of the best of the best, sir, with honors. And y'all got a t-shirt business, like it's a t-shirt business. I thought the t-shirts was going to like help raise awareness and funds for the actual business, but it's a t-shirt business. It's, you know what I'm saying?
I was thinking the same thing. I thought that there was a whole other message behind Black Cess and content creating and young Black entrepreneurs, but y'all trying to sell these shirts.
I think they were just supposed to like. That was a task in the Vince Mensa class to create a profitable business, and then we'll talk type situation. Like I thought, is this the main thing? Is this it? Spelling
it sounded like the main thing. It sounds like
they be consultancy or like masterminds or something like that.
Yeah,
and
that's what I thought.
They ain't said nothing but about them t-shirts these past 3 episodes.
Yeah, I don't know what the business is then, because all I know is that it's a t-shirt business, and they say it's our story is the main thing. It's like because we got such a good story that's the hook, and so it's like, okay, you got a t-shirt with a good about us page. Like it's I don't know what I'm supposed to be invested in. Like, why should I care if y'all get this investment? Because it's a t-shirt business. And
I thought it was going to be podcast productions. I thought that's what Carlton had said in one of the things.
Why he ain't working on that? Let Will handle the t-shirt business. And
like all the stories we done been through so much, and my sobriety and your dad and basketball, we're so identifiable. We're relatable. Yeah. Let's sell that. It's t-shirts. It's merch. It's podcasts. It's
And so that to me, that would be a more interesting way to depict both of them if they're like have two different arms of the business and they got to juggle everything. Because like if what Will was trying to do this t-shirt business, which is the whole business, and then expand into hoodies, and then Carlton.
T-shirts, hoodies, they got bucket hats,
and everything. And they're not doing nothing but what regular people who started an apparel business. They got their family and friends being the models, and they got too much inventory that they got to try and get off. This is just regular. I got a t-shirt business problems, and then but if you had that just be Will's side of it, and then Carlton was like starting up a podcast where he's trying to talk about Black mental health, and he's struggling trying to open up, and it's bringing up stuff, and he's trying to deal with stuff. That would have been cool to give. That would have been better. And then Black Cess has a function at that point. But and then also with Will, it would help him show his daddy that basketball ain't the only way. I know it's my favorite sport, and I like the way they dribble up and down the court, but I can get out the hood, live in Bel-Air. But I can make it doing something else. And so I just
that Bel-Air mansion kind of hood and ghetto the way they running it.
Yeah, this is Tyler Perry's mansion at this point. But I don't understand what I'm supposed to be anticipating. Like when the season, like I'm supposed to be anticipating a lot of resolution in the season finale. Like I'm supposed to be like ready to go. I don't know what I'm anticipating. What I'm supposed to be looking forward to. And I really
drugs, crossing on them drugs.
Oh no, the and I know Ashley is holding out hope that he makes a adult decision. The relapse and overdose that we are about to witness with Carlton is going to be historic. This man is going to be on the middle of the street drooling with the way this lady got here. Now I'm hoping for hope that like Amir just puts him in a situation where it's like the boys, like a scene out of The Boys, and it's just everywhere, and he decides to like exit himself. I hope that that's what we get. I don't think that's what we're gonna get. I think that the season finale is gonna be him laying in the middle of the street, foaming at the mouth, and then it cuts to black. Like we think they actually gonna kill Carlton. That's how this show going.
At the mouth and cut the black. Lord. No, they about to give us more Frederick. That's what's about to happen.
Oh my god!
Unless Frederick is gonna be in the middle of the street doing a South London knife fight, I don't want to see his ass in them striped shirts tucked in. No more.
See these knives out.
Unless he doing some thug shit, I don't want to see Frederick no more.
I would have been. I thought when we were theorizing that Frederick was like in the CIA and he was trying to like get Jeffrey for some information. That I still think that would have been better. It's just like I need you to go undercover and back in the gang. Like that to me would have been better.
I mean, he's not a good. I'm hoping there's some nefarious things happen, or it's something else to them burner phones and everything else because. The arc. What is the arc just gonna be like? I'm still mad because you left. Like we that's where we're gonna stay at. And now the mom's there. They don't care.
Yeah, because the next episode they gonna go to the halfway house and sit down in the folding chairs and talk and have the same conversation just with British accents.
I was confused when Will went. Like, why is he leading the conversation? I thought they was got to sit with the man. Like, okay, thank you guys for coming here for this therapy session. He's like, okay, the room's yours. I'll be back. I was like, what?
Yeah, you in the 16-year-old.
Exactly. That's the same thing I said. Why are the children the ones that are trying to do the grown-up things in this situation? Why y'all couldn't get it? Why Will had to be the one to say, Daddy Lou, Mom, y'all need to come together.
And all of this was just so you could tell me the story. Like I couldn't get this in two different versions. All of this was just to tell me the story of how you got locked up. That all this was for.
It was cold in the house, and he went to collect money. That was it. That was it. That's what you were holding.
They could have told him that at the barbershop. He could have clipped him up one time, fixed that tape line, and let him know.
He could have told him that when he was choking him. He could have told him that. He could have wrote him a letter from jail. His mama could have told him that. This is not a deep, dark family secret. Tyler Perry has spoiled us. I'm expecting somebody. I'm expecting Uncle Phil to like be your daddy. Like that's the type of level of reveal. That's the level of reveal I'm expecting.
I wanted some comedy when she said, I heard you doing phase now. I thought you were going to say, yeah, I'd be a help. I could take your ass up. Let me line you up. I need let's do something. I was waiting on a comeback about that fade line. Like keep it interesting, please, Lord.
Because I'm severely disappointed because y'all had me villainizing Lou this whole time. That man was trying to feed his family.
Yeah,
and y'all made it seem like he was doing violent crime. They made him seem like he was the dad from Daughter's documentary that we was talking about the other day.
30 years.
Yeah, all of us full. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for coming out here with us to talk about Fresh Prince Friday and Bel-Air because season 1 we really had some, I don't know what is popping up. And then they put it in clusters, like we're gonna give y'all chapter 1, and then the next 3 is gonna be like chapter 2, act 2. I don't know how they're gonna round it off at the end, but if I don't see some knife fights or home invasion, I need LaMarcus to croak over. I need to see some action in these the last end of these episodes. I need to see the Carlton out here looking like Pookie from New Jack City. Y'all gonna have to give me something at this point. Let's I'm gonna start with you, Dom. Tell the people what's going on with you at Screen Static Studios because you've been
Man.
dropping a lot of content here, my boy. What you got?
Man, I'm trying. I got the y'all remember the 1994 movie The Crow? Well, they remade it and just go watch 1990. Watch my review of it and then go watch the 1994 review.
And watch Tyra's review. She dressed up and all that kind of stuff. She went all out for that one.
Golly.
Y'all ain't even watch it.
yeah, y'all gotta go watch both. Go watch both because I talk a lot about it. And then this week, we're gonna get the Deliverance. Is that the Lee Daniels movie Deliverance? I'm gonna try and get a review about that out this weekend. And yeah, then movies we got coming out. And so just stay tuned because it's coming.
My sweet perspective for all the sweet peas out there.
Boom, boom, boom. Hey, good job, Kay, hosting tonight. So such a good job. Y'all, so be on the lookout for a ton of uploads. Look for my Reasonable Doubt upload. Look for the Supremes, Earl's All You Can Eat, and we'll be doing a live for that. We'll be doing a live for Reasonable Doubt too. So just make sure that you're subscribed to everyone. Make sure that you have your notification bill hit. And don't forget Sunday, Lady in the Lake. And it's a big deal, you guys. This is the finale and there's special guests. So make sure that you're subscribed to everyone. Make sure that you have that notification bell and make sure that you like and comment and show love on tonight's live.
Absolutely. Hit that like and subscribe for everybody. Tyra. We're struggling on show reviews.
Oh, I don't want to watch this show anymore.
That's why they dropped it in batches. That's why they dropped it. If this was episode to episode, Tyra would have been out already.
It's so boring. It is so boring. Yeah, go check out the birthday live from yesterday, you guys. Yesterday was my birthday. We did a wait and exhale situation. It was absolutely everything. Go and watch everybody's skit, especially D and K's. It is
Oh my goodness.
it is sublime. It's wonderful. Be on the lookout for KillerCon tomorrow. Of course, you know that's when we talk horror. There's Lady in the Lake Sunday. And Why Did I Get Married 2 will be discussed Monday. And Tuesday is for Lestat and Louis. Interview the Vampire. So be on the lookout for all that stuff. And support Kay. Kay did her thing. Kay ain't had nothing to work with this show. We was three episodes and we ain't had nothing to work with. How you do that? How you manage that? It just Kay made magic out of dirt. So
I tried, y'all. I tried to do a little something. Yes, all the things they said. Hit the subscribe button on everybody's channels. Y'all know the deal. Horror Panel Saturdays, season finale, Lady of the Lake, Why Did I Get Married to, Interview of the Vampire, Reasonable Doubt. I'm for real finna drop my reviews for Long Legs and Oddity. Finally made it to the Fire Stick. That's y'all know when the Fire Stick got it, when I got it, you got it. So I can finally get the reviews. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see y'all again tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. And for the people who were not here earlier, you know what I'm gonna do for you? You know what I'm gonna do for y'all? I'm gonna go ahead and play we're gonna play the Fresh Prince theme song all over again and take us out of here. So let's sing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song one more time.